Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a brand new VoxBox to share with you guys from Influenster. And today's VoxBox is from Jane Iredale. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. I actually don't have any makeup or any skincare items by her, and I have honestly never heard of her before I got this VoxBox. So I'm really excited to try this one out with you guys and share with you guys what came in the mail. Okay, so we're just going to jump right into the box. As you can see, it is just a regular brown mailer that came this time. VoxBoxes, all the ones that I've gotten before this one have always been like really fancy. Like depending on the brand, it will have the brand like pre-printed on there. It'll be like 100% color, 100% coverage ink, and it really shows off kind of what you're getting. But I think because they've printed "Here's to a Greener World," I think that's their way of being a little more conscious of the planet and making their boxes a little more recyclable. But when you open it, and disclaimer, I did open this one a little bit earlier just to make sure that nothing was broken or damaged in the mail, but this one is wrapped in really pretty pink tissue paper. Okay, so as I'm unwrapping this, I do want to remind you guys that Influencer is free and they send me free makeup to try just for being active on their site. I do not get paid for these reviews or these items. I do not pay them for the items. There's no like money being exchanged anywhere. They send me free makeup and I just like to make videos about it because it's really exciting to get free makeup. So in the box, as always, there is a little postcard explaining kind of what I am getting, and it looks like this time there is a little kit with a bunch of items in the kit. Here is the kit, so it comes in, pretty nice packaging. I did look up Jane Iredale after I figured out I was getting this VoxBox to figure out kind of her background, what kind of brand she is, what kind of stuff she carries, and I think I found her on Beautylish, I want to say, and her items were kind of like a Sephora brands tier expensive, so not like super out there expensive, but also not like a drugstore brand. So I did get the shade in medium, and when they send you makeup that has foundation in it, they do tend to ask you what shade you are, so hopefully this medium is correct for me. So inside the palette, they have this little sheet that tells you kind of what things are and also the actual colors that are in it. So this is what they sent me. I do not use powder foundation without at least having something underneath it, so I'm going to go ahead and just put my foundation on before I powder. Okay, so I just put foundation and eyebrows on because I saw that there was no eyebrow color in the kit either. We're going to pick a shade. So here are the two shades, and I think I will actually probably use a combination of both because the light looks a little bit too light for me, and the sheet for it actually says that there is SPF 20 in it, which is pretty cool. It's very rare for powder foundations to have SPF in it, so that's already impressing me so far, but we'll see how the color matches to my face. So for this, I'm taking the Sephora brush. It is number 55. It's just, a regular kind of face powder brush. And I'm just going to use a combination of the two, and it picks up a lot of product, and I'm going to just brush it all over my face. I don't know why I'm like extra red right here today. I've already put concealer on it too, and I don't know why it's not going away, but the two shades that are in here, so this one on the right called Warm Sienna, and then the one on the left, Golden Glow, a combination of the two seem to work for me, but it doesn't apply cakey at all. I only put just a little bit on just to set that foundation. So I want to mention that Jane Iredale's box came with like this little eyeshadow applicator and then this brush, if I can get it out of the box. This is the brush that it came with, and it's kind of cool, so it actually unfolds into like a bigger brush. I'm not going to be using either of these. These just brushes that usually come with palettes just don't do anything for me unless it's like the brush in the Naked palettes. And like really, who uses these anymore? So it also did come with a little lip and cheek stain. It did come with a limited selection of eyeshadow, so I'm just going to do my best. I'm actually going to be using a combination of this darker foundation color and the blush as a transition shade. The blush is called Mocha. I'm not sure why, like maybe this brown eyeshadow is not called Mocha. This blush color is super pretty. There's no fallout, but then again, it's a blush, not an eyeshadow. But it blends really easily. Like, I feel like I'm not even trying, and it's just like blending, blending, blending. So now I'm going to go in with this darker brown supernova color in the outer corners of my eyes. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is not really brown at all. It's just like a pink shimmer, which is okay. I think this palette is called Pure and Simple, so I think it's supposed to maybe not be so dramatic. It's just supposed to be kind of like an everyday wear palette, which I personally would need a color a little bit darker than this, but we're just gonna work with what is in the kit. So taking the Oyster, the lighter shade that is in the kit, it also looks like a shimmer, but it looks like a regular eyeshadow. So the Supernova, because of its, I don't know if you can tell, but it's got like that dome shape, so it might be a baked eyeshadow. It doesn't actually say on the sheet, but just gonna wear all the shimmer today because that is what is in the kit. So now that I've managed to use all of the colors inside this box, as you can tell, I don't really look like I have any eyeshadow on. I feel like, especially had I like not gone in with that blush color as my transition color, it would just look like I had no makeup on. So far, not impressed specifically with the colors that they sent me. So now I'm going to go in, just do my liner, my lashes, and bronzer real quick, and then come back to the shade inside the kit for blush. Trying to keep my makeup light today because, for one, the makeup kit is called Pure and Simple, and for two, still recovering from LASIK eye surgery, so I'm not putting like anything on my water lines, top or bottom, just because I don't want that getting into my eye. So for blush, we'll go in with that mocha color in the middle. So I'm going to go in with highlight, finish my lips, and then we'll give you my final thoughts on this VoxBox. I used a liquid lipstick for my lips. I did not use the lip and cheek stain that was included in this kit because, come on, this shade, and I swatched it here for you, but you probably can't see it. I can swatch it again. It's just, there's not really any color to this. It's just like a balm, which I'm sure would be a fantastic balm, but you can't advertise it as a lip and cheek stain if it literally doesn't have any color in it. Okay, so final thoughts on this VoxBox right here by Jane Iredale. I would say that the formulas, especially the blush was super pigmented. It was super easy to blend. That is easily my favorite product out of this whole kit. I feel like this was designed for somebody that was a fair skin tone or even like very fair porcelain, you know, pale, however you want to call it. Just the color selection just did not do anything for me. The formulas are great though, I will say that. I will not be buying obviously the powder foundation because I don't use powder foundation, but the blush, I think depending on the shade, I might pick something of that up from Jane Iredale. The eyeshadows, both the baked and the regular eyeshadow for me, you know, they were fairly pigmented. The shimmer was, you know, actually really shimmery, but like I said, these colors just aren't really made for my skin tone. I mean, it doesn't really look like I have any eyeshadow on, especially on camera. It also came with like the little brush and the eyeshadow applicator that, I don't know, it just seems like no adult uses this eyeshadow applicator anymore. Unless I'm using glitter, then these eyeshadow applicators are the shit. But lastly, like this lip stain, this cheek and lip stain, I can't believe that this is called like a lip stain because there was no color. It was more like a lip balm. But yeah, so in summary, formulas in general were fantastic in this kit. They really missed the color selection though. I just wish that, like, I feel like this box had so much potential in it had they had selected the right colors for my skin tone. Either way, I'm still really grateful that I got this VoxBox in the mail. Influencer has given me, you know, quite a few VoxBoxes now. I haven't been on it that often. I would say just a little bit less than a year, and I've probably gotten 5 or 6 VoxBoxes, and I got a food one too, actually. But this is one of like the fancier ones that I've gotten, and it was really exciting to try a brand that I did not know. But just gosh, you guys, the colors. So that is it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys have any questions about, you know, the brand. I know very little on it still, to be honest, but Influencer, maybe how to get free makeup, just let me know anything in the comments down below. Make sure you guys hit subscribe before you leave and give this video a thumbs up. But other than that, have a great rest of the week. Thanks, guys. Bye.